Hello YouTube, this is Kevin from Double D Construction and welcome back. Today is a fantastic day as usual, especially because package day. So this one here comes from, let's see if you can read it, Dig It RC. Okay, so the quick backstory is I saw him in one of his videos plowing some snow and I thought the way he did it was just phenomenally cool, and I was trying to figure out where he gets his deal. So I contacted him about it and he said that he was willing to make them and sell them. So I was like, hey, let's do that. So now he had his welder do everything that needed to be done. It took a little while, but he was getting everything done. He did phenomenal. He took care of the whole thing, and I'll get a little bit more into it after I show exactly what I've got in here and all that. I think it'll make more sense that way. Anyways, let's do this. So first of all, the thing that I've been waiting for many months now, or a couple months now, up here in Alaska we get a lot of snow. What I tried to do was plow snow with the loader. Well, that's fine and dandy, except that the loader itself, the bucket is only this wide, and it's a bucket, it's not meant to plow snow. This is a very nicely sized snowplow for the loader. By the way, Dig It RC, I will put his video in the description so that way you guys can check it out. He's done some really cool stuff with it. He had one of these made, and then what he did is he somehow mounted a camera to his loader and was able to sit in his chair while plowing snow for a neighbor across the street. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, so this is the snowplow that he had made. I think it's freaking awesome. It's just like that. And because I wanted to make things easy, he also, because he doesn't have one of the RC four-wheel drive loaders like I do, the 870Ks, he has the XD version. I think Eagle Mock sells them. A bunch of people sell them. The really popular white loaders that you see, sometimes yellow, but mostly people buy them as white, so I would do it. They come with sound and all that. The bucket's a little bigger. Supposedly they're just phenomenal. I haven't got to play with one yet. I was considering buying one, but I may just get another RC four-wheel drive one because I like them a lot. We'll see. But either way, he had the welder make a mount to match my the quick disconnect, so that way I can take it off and put it on and all of that. So of course he didn't have the measurements for it, so I told him, I was like, well, originally I said, the measurements for the quick disconnect. And he's like, oh, is it different than the regular? And I'm sitting here going, well, I don't exactly have one, so I don't know. And so I told him, I was like, well, if you get one so you can do the measurements and all that, I'll pay for the whole thing so that we can get it done right. And he was all for that. He was super awesome about everything. So I'm just really stoked. I think this is going to be really cool, and like I said, I'm going to post this video in the description below because I want you to see what he's done. It's pretty cool, and then of course you can see one of these in action. Because sadly here in Alaska, we have not gotten snow for, well, it's not sadly. It's very nice that we haven't gotten snow for a while. It's not uncommon to have snow hit in May, in the beginning of May, but we have been nicely warm and all of that. I believe he just posted a video with using one of these, actually, so I think they just got snow where he's at. But either way, so he ended up getting that quick disconnect so he could make the mounts, and then of course I had him, I bought all of it because I wanted one anyways. I don't know what I'm going to do with the forks yet, but I'll definitely have use for the quick disconnect with the bucket and with the snowplow. So it's going to be freaking cool. So anyways, very quality made. If you look at it, you can see down in here the welds look really strong. Everything really nicely done. He made sure to make sure his logo was on here. Sadly, it got peeled up a little bit. I'll have to let him know so he can send me some more stickers so I can redo it. But this is the snowplow. I've seen the videos. It works really, really well. It's really sturdily made. I can tell you just from holding it. It's really light. I think the bucket's heavier than this. It is aluminum, but with the really strong welds all the way around this whole thing, it'll hold up really well. I mean, I've seen it in videos anyways, I've seen that it holds up really well. So, yeah, it's pretty freaking impressive. It's funny because with these, I want to say it was last year. No, it was right after I got my loader. It was like, what, February? I was looking at it going, man, I wonder what it would take to make one of these snowplows we have here in Alaska that are just huge, that attach to loaders, and that's what they like to use up here for parking lots and stuff. It works really well. And then I go to find out this gentleman has already done that, so it's pretty nifty. So definitely a really, really cool product. I'd recommend you get with him if you want one. They are not expensive. I will tell you, I have spent way too much money in this hobby already because I love it and I think it's fun and I think it's enjoyable. We just had our first little run session with a couple of friends and I. We went to my buddy's barbecue and we tore up a rotted tree stump, and then we went to his farther back area of his backyard and we leveled out a bunch of stuff, and man, the dozer run great with all the upgrades and everything, and just everything was so much fun. But this was not expensive. Okay, I don't know what his final pricing is going to be. I have heard that I am the first, so I am super excited to be customer number one. He did everything the way that I would hope, and he did a really good job with all of it. I mean, again, the work is quality. Everything has been done very nicely. I think this is going to be super awesome. So yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. The nice thing is if you go through him for getting something like this, if you're in a snowy area, this will work so much more effectively than the dozer, which the dozer blade I think is only about this wide. It's also not made to hold the snow in. Again, I'll connect one of his videos so you can see them and how effectively it works. So, anyways, that's the plow. So I'm super, super stoked about that. And then as I mentioned before, I had him get the quick disconnect. And of course, he got it from RC 4-wheel drive. I don't know if there's a cheaper way to get one of these. I know you can get them for the excavator. I thought it was for the loader. Neither one of us could find it, so he had to get the fork version. That's fairly pricey. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I paid more for this than I did for the plow. Let's go through this. So the nice thing for me is this guy is already assembled because he had to put it together in order to verify that everything worked like it was supposed to. And of course, in the kit, it has the bars, okay? And these are one for the bucket and one for the fork attachment. And generally, I believe this comes unassembled. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, because I honestly did not get this straight from RC 4-wheel drive. He purchased it and had to do what he had to do. Pretty sure he's the one that assembled it. Of course, you have the always fun fork holder guy, and then here are the heavy duty forks, and man, was he correct. They are heavy duty. Heavy duty stuff. Super stoked for that too. As for these, I'm not quite sure, but we'll get there. I will figure that out at some point. If somebody knows, by all means, please leave it in the comments. It looks like they look like bushings for these rods here. That's what they look like. Probably for a specific loader attachment, something of that nature. Well, no, I wouldn't think that. I don't know. If you know, please let me know, because I do not. So I have to upfit my bucket and that. And then of course here is the finished product right here of the actual quick disconnect. Just show how well it works on here. So you would come on here, just hook it in, and push it up against, and you have to manually by hand lift it up, pop it on, push it in. Now this bad boy ain't going nowhere. So and then to come off, you just do that, roll it off. So everything works really, really nicely. I'm super impressed with the way he did it and how he got it done. So again, Dig It RC, thank you very much. I'm certainly happy. I'm looking forward to demoing this this year at once we start having snow again. We'll be using this guy a lot in the driveway, because I will have to admit, much like it seems that a lot of people have found, I agree, going out there and just driving the RCs, having fun with it, screwing around and getting some actual projects done with them just because you can, is super fun, relaxing, and you know, it feels nice. So anyways guys, I just wanted to show you guys what we got going on here and demonstrate what we got from Dig It RC. I think it's a pretty awesome deal, and I would definitely get with him if you're looking for something like this, if you live in a snowy area. This thing is actually pretty freaking cool. It looks like there are some holes. I'm guessing these are for like D-rings and stuff like that. So anyways, again guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.